Hi there, and welcome to episode 3 of Comedy in Place. I am Don McMillan, and this is my place. This is where I'm doing my show nowadays. It's my house because I am sheltered in place, like many of you out there. And since I can't go to comedy clubs, I'm doing my show from here. And if you watched the show before, what I'm doing is I figured I'm using this time wisely. Go through my old notebooks, because there's a lot of jokes that I forgot about or I wrote and I never used them, even though they were funny. Or sometimes they weren't funny back then, but now they're funny now. Or sometimes I just find a joke and I'm like, hey, that was funny. Why didn't I try this? This is one I wrote a long time ago, and I'm not even sure when. It was just on a loose leaf piece of paper. It wasn't in a particular notebook. It was just, I'm not even sure. I haven't carbon dated the paper, but I'm judging by the dinginess of the paper and the way it smells kind of musty. It's around 2003. I think it's from the 2000s. It was a fine vintage of joking in the 2003. But this one's really nerdy. So if you don't get this joke, probably feel good about yourself. You need to know physics, basic physics, and do a lot of drinking, particularly of beer. So that overlap is only like 33% of the country that'll get this joke. But the rest of you, stick around. There's a video at the end, which is going to be a lot funnier than the joke to you, probably, because, well, I filmed it in front of a live studio audience, the video, so I'm pretty sure it's funny because people are laughing. So there'll be something funny in this video. But for now, let's go for this joke from 2003, a classic from 2003, which I wrote, again, very nerdy. And here it is. I came up in 2003 with the Heineken Uncertainty Principle, the Heineken Uncertainty Principle. And what is the Heineken Uncertainty Principle? It states that when you go out drinking, bar hopping, you can never know the exact number of beers that you drank and where you drank them. You can know one, but not the other. It's the Heineken Uncertainty Principle. Now, if you're into physics and you're into drinking beer, that's a funny joke. But that's not a whole lot of you. So please stick around. We got a video coming up. I hope you enjoyed that one. If you're a nerd like me, you probably did. If you didn't, there's a video coming up. Please laugh. Be well. Please laugh. Stick around. Here's your video.
So here we go. This is actually a joke I wrote several years ago. I was hired by the American Association of Physicists. Yeah, the dream gig for any comedian, right there. And this is a true story. It's like 1991. I was hired to play their annual convention, and they said, "Can you make physics fun?" And I'm like, "Well, there's a challenge." So I wrote what I believed at the time was the first physics joke. And here you go. An atom walks into a bar. See, that was enough for them right there. They were like, "Oh my God, that's funny." An atom walks. Atoms don't walk. They're very little. You could not see them walk. And they travel in discrete energy levels. There's no walking. This guy's crazy. That was enough. The physicists were dying, but there was more. So the atom walks into the bar, says to the bartender, "Give me a bill." Bartender pours him the drink, hands it to him, goes, "Man, you look terrible. What's your problem?" And the atom says, "I lost an electron today." The bartender says, "Are you sure?" And the atom says, "I'm positive." Is that not a great physics joke? If you play a physics convention, please feel free to use it.